And we are live right
Hi.
now on YouTube. We are streaming live on our YouTube. And where else, Chris?
We are also streaming live on literally every live streaming platform that you can think of.
And by that, he means Twitch.
That is correct.
Is Twitch. However, we could be streaming live somewhere else. And do you know where that somewhere else is?
Where's that?
I believe it is TikTok.
That is correct. Just recently, we became not only TikTok famous, but apparently we're TikTok superstars because now we are allowed to stream live on TikTok because we crossed officially the 1,000 follower threshold.
Now, legitimately, this is all been your doing, Chris, and I feel like you should write a book on how to become TikTok famous because I don't know how the fuck you did that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not a matter of making good videos.
Mhm.
It's a matter of making videos that people will watch.
I think the real answer here is that you are secretly a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I concur. I would actually disagree with you on the fact I think I'm actually a 10-year-old. I think my mental capacity only goes up to that of 10 years old. At least that's what I've been told growing up and up until this point. But, who knows for sure? I never got tested.
Forever Gen Z. Forever Gen Z for Chris.
Technically, I'm going to be whatever generation is 10 years old at that current time.
That's true. So for now, you're Gen Z.
For now, I'm Gen Z, but Gen Alpha or whatever the fuck is after Z.
What about Gen Omega?
What about Jennifer Lawrence?
What about Jennifer Hudson?
What about Jennifer Gardner?
What about some gaming news? Because we are a video game podcast.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, very allegedly. No, but that's very impressive, Chris, that somehow, literally by all the videos you've been doing on TikTok, you've gotten us to over 1,000 subscribers, followers?
2,000 followers.
Wow,
yeah.
2,000
we've doubled, yeah. We've had 2 videos that got over 300,000 views, 1 video that got over 200,000 views, and I think 1 or 2 that got 100,000. Lately, the videos I've been posting have been, getting like less than 10,000. So I don't understand how the fuck the TikTok algorithm works, but it's been working for us so far. So I figure if I just keep posting crap, maybe the algorithm will pick up one eventually.
I mean, as long as you do what you do, man. The TikTok page is linked to our YouTube, right? So people can go to our YouTube.
Sometimes it's linked. I don't know what happens the other times it's not linked.
How the fuck is it sometimes linked?
I know our YouTube page is linked to our TikTok page. I know that much.
But did you link our TikTok to our YouTube? Because that's a lot of people who can come to our YouTube who are not.
I have no idea. I don't know if our TikTok is linked up to YouTube.
Golden opportunities and we're wasting them.
I don't understand how people coming to our YouTube channel would go to our TikTok when it should be the other way around. The people that go to our TikTok should go to our YouTube channel.
No, that's what I'm saying. Connect the TikTok page to our YouTube so we can direct people.
I did that. You said you got to connect TikTok to our YouTube channel.
No. Well, yes. No, I connect the TikTok page to YouTube.
Let me be as clear as I can.
Right.
Our YouTube page is connected to our TikTok.
Okay.
I don't know if our TikTok is connected to our YouTube page.
So I think we're on the same page. I just might be reversing it.
Sure.
So when I say connect the TikTok to YouTube, what I mean is if you go to our TikTok page, is there like a link to our YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's all we need.
Yes.
That's all we need.
I did that before we had the video that reached 300,000.
Nice.
And we still have not gained subscribers.
Nice.
So take that for what you will.
Well, we need to make a viral video where somehow we mention the YouTube Game Boys YouTube page.
Yes. Do we have a head of marketing? I think we need a head of marketing for this stuff.
We used to have a lot of positions. We used to have a director of Moonbase operation.
We still do. I took over that position.
That's true. We used to have a Mars Commander.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Broski was the head of marketing, but he has sadly passed away.
He's dead. Rest in peace.
He is.
We used to have an
rest in
ideas
posse.
guy. We haven't heard from him in years.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of positions that we do not have anymore.
We had to downsize the company. We expanded too fast. We had to rein it back in.
However, though, Bentley is still, I believe, our economist, the chief economist for the Game Boys.
That is true. That is a good point. He's still working for us. He still gets a paycheck.
Wait, we still have Anderson on payroll, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, good. So we will make him the chief marketing magister.
CMM.
Yes, CMM for MCA.
All right. He's our guy then. Next time we need marketing, we know who to go to. Can you call him right now and tell him he just got promoted?
I can try. I don't know if he will answer. He also would not be able to hear you right now.
He doesn't listen to me regardless. So all he needs to do is listen to you.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
This is big if we can get through to him and let him know he just got promoted.
Okay,
you are about to see our loving audience live on air. This is kind of like getting a new house. This is kind of like whatever that show was called where that guy got him new houses, except this is like a job promotion. This is all on the anticipation with every ring. Come on, pick up, you fucker.
Chris?
Hey, Chris. Chris.
What's up?
I am currently streaming live on YouTube and Twitch with Chris. And he has no way to talk to you. However, he has a major announcement, which is he wants to hire you as the chief marketing magister for the Game Boys.
What the fuck would I do for that?
Break it down for him, Mike.
Can I just post dick pics and say watch Game Boy?
Yes, exactly.
What is
You're the chief marketing magister of the Game Boys.
Okay. Wow, great. Of course.
All right.
That's cool. I just don't know what the fuck you actually want.
Tell him there's no money involved, but we pay him in exposure.
Title that means nothing.
So Chris says there's no money involved, but he will find a way to pay you.
In exposure.
He said you'll get IMDb credits and a free meal.
Oh yeah, great. Well, let me freak out and demand $500 like one of my actors did on this movie.
Oh shit! I feel like we should. I need to invite you on. Do you have access to a computer right now?
I'm actually driving home from filming. I'll be home in like 15 minutes. Finding out that I see.
All right. Well, if you do get home, you can text me and Chris, and you can come on the little podcast.
Cool.
All right. Well, Kidder, you drive safe.
I know. I disagree. I say drive fast and furious.
Chris says drive fast and furious.
That's the only way for Paul Walker.
It's funny because he's dead.
Chris.
Someone told me there's a legit lawsuit now that his family's proposing because the car they were driving was like built to burst into flames and crash. So,
it was built to literally kill Paul Walker.
Here, Paul Walker lives on, even though his body is ash.
Well, Chris's cousin actually had a client who discovered how Paul Walker actually died.
Was it because of 9/11?
No, very close.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of. It was the seatbelt that killed Paul Walker.
That's true. Goddamn government. First they mandated seatbelts, then they mandated vaccines. They're both killing us.
And that's the hard-hitting coverage you'll only get here on the Game Boy Show.
That's why you bring me in, for the hard-hitting facts that I made up. Just like mainstream media. Go! The only Game Boys is the only news, whatever the fuck you can trust, ladies and gentlemen.
We're the only video game news / video game channel on YouTube.
He gets all his facts from Jesus Christ himself, who is still alive, by the way. He's hiding out with Tupac and Elvis in Cuba.
Oh man! Oh, I missed it. I miss you.
You fuckers too.
Seriously though, text us when you get back home, and we'll invite you on this podcast. All right.
All right, sounds cool.
All right. Bye, Canner.
See ya.
What a good guy. What a good guy.
I wonder if he knows Paul Walker is actually still alive too.
You know, I don't know if he does. However, I think we should take a break to find out. That was a good opening segment.
I think so. Not the direction I thought it was going to take, but a direction I'm very happy with.
I am too. I'm very happy with that direction. I thought it was very beautifully done, and that's the one thing I always enjoy about Mike is just Mike Anderson's always organic, always himself.
And nothing will change that. No matter how desperately you want to change that, nothing will change that.
No, nothing at all. And I would never want to change that. I love him for who he is. That being said, you know some other things that I love for what they are?
Video games?
Yes. You know what's something else I sometimes love, but sometimes don't love?
Video game prices?
Ooh, close. Video game movies.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay.
Now, here's the deal. Now,
wait, hold on. I do have a question. Follow. Sometimes love? There's video game movies that you love?
Yeah, there's two, actually.
Okay, go on.
There's two. The first one is Detective Pikachu.
Oh, you love that movie?
I mean, as far as video game movies, yes.
I don't know. It was all right.
But that's the thing. It was all right. To me, it was above average. And compared to every other video game movie, that is fucking brilliant.
I mean, I guess the bar is quite low. So it makes sense.
There's one I loved more than that, though.
What's that?
And that is, and this may be a surprise to you, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Oh, I mean, it's here's a spoiler alert for an upcoming video we're going to be posting eventually, but I'm going to give you guys a heads up. One of our fellow Game Boys, Max, has said Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the Dark Knight of video game movies.
Ooh. I got to check this out. And to have another shameless plug to the Game Boys YouTube page, you can check out my video about Sega on the Game YouTube.
Well, if we're also plugging stuff, you should also check out our review of the first Sonic movie that we did right before the pandemic happened.
That's true. That's true. We also did that as well. And if you really want to put in the shameless plug, just check out every video we have.
Okay? Yeah. If you miss a single video, you're going to miss out on all that sweet Game Boys lore that you know we love to do.
One thing I want to say real quick, which is one, I'm very happy that Max is still a Game Boy. 2, I'm glad he's still making Game Boy content with us. Mm-hmm. 3, I hope he can be my friend again someday.
No.
So there's just no change.
No. Friendship has ended with Mike. Chris is my new friend now.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. You can take.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. He hates you and everything about you, and he doesn't want to talk to you ever again.
I figured.
He doesn't even like when I talk about you. He's like, "Oh, that guy, I hate him."
I figured.
Don't ever talk to that guy.
It has been 2 years since him and I have talked, though.
I think he's over it by now. I think you could probably give him a call and he'll pick up.
Maybe.
I think you're fine.
Has it been 2 years or 1 year? I think it's been 1 year.
How long? I'm just gonna say 1 year because I don't want to feel that old.
Yeah, no, never feel that old. Anyway, so yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 has come out.
Yes.
And I really did love Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I actually thought it was a good movie. I thought it had its funny quirks. How do I describe it?
Sonic actually looked like Sonic.
It actually looks like Sonic, but it was another thing too where it stayed true, I feel like, mostly to the characters while also having an original storyline. And yes. I appreciate that.
I definitely appreciate that. The person who directed that movie and wrote that movie knew what they were doing. They
Yes.
they knew how to
Yes, they
adapt. They did.
And I feel like the people who actually wrote that movie and directed it legitimately played the games and got into the lore, unlike Paramount.
Yeah. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Because
you could
holy
have this
shit.
segment go one of two ways, but the first one is you did see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, with Max.
Sonic T. Hedgeman 3.
Yes.
The sequel.
Yes. Now, I have several questions, but one, did they show you the way?
They showed me the way.
Okay, good.
My queen.
Okay, good.
They showed me my queen. We showed the way.
They showed
They
you
showed me the way.
Two, was it good? Did you like it?
I did enjoy it. It's, I kind of agree with Max. It is the Dark Knight of video game movies, but only because the bar is so goddamn low that anything that's somewhat watchable can be considered the Dark Knight of video game movies.
It is really low, and my question is why? I guess with the exception now with Sonic, and to me, Detective Pikachu, why has there not been a successful game or even TV show?
Because there have been a couple of successful ones. The Castlevania show was good.
I never saw it.
I can just tell you right now, it's good.
Okay,
Mortal Kombat.
When was it made?
Oh, it was made for Netflix. It was like a few years ago.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Why did I never hear about that? Okay,
You
sorry.
never asked.
Oh,
And
hey,
plus, I don't
Chris,
think you
is
even
there
like-
a Castlevania TV show?
Yes.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Why'd you not tell me about this earlier?
You never asked.
Ah, shit. You're right.
Plus, I didn't even know you liked Castlevania.
I've never played Castlevania, so
Arcane, I hear, was good, but I never watched because I don't give a shit about League of Legends, so I didn't bother.
Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't that the one one of your best friends keeps going on about on and on and on? And...
No, he talked about that for a week, then he stopped caring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's maybe good.
I mean, it's good that he left me alone. that's great because I wasn't gonna watch it. I had no plans on watching it, and I'm never gonna watch it in the future. So that's
True.
cool. And Mortal Kombat 95, the one in the 90s. Those are the best three video game adaptations.
The ones that we sat through and watched.
Yeah.
You have a very weird definition of successful and good. Before we move on to this next topic, though, or we keep going on in the conversation, we have someone chiming in on Twitch, and we're going to bring it up right now. And here it is. Blefkowitz 18.
Blefkowitz or B. Lefkowitz?
Well, okay, so it could be B. Lefkowitz 18, or it could be Blefkowitz.
I'm going to just leave it as Blefkowitz because it sounds funny.
That's true. That's true. But he does say, though, that Ludicolo is hands down the best character in Detective Pikachu.
I disagree. I think Charizard was the best character in Detective Pikachu.
I think, and if you ask me, was Ditto. I really liked it on that.
I mean, Ditto was fine, but there's no Charizard. I mean, Charizard.
No, that's true. That's true. I am Charizard.
Is there a card out there that is worth $50,000 with Ditto's face on it? I don't think so. Charizard wins.
There might be one day. You never know.
I can tell you right now. No, maybe one day, but not today. Is not that day.
That's true. That's true. And Blefkowitz has also had a follow-up question, and it is going to tie in to something we were just talking about, and I just kind of coughed over. But the Halo TV series.
Oh.
Now I feel like you could dedicate a lot of time to this.
This could be an entire podcast on its own.
It probably could. If you were to sum it up, though, in like a little 4 or 5 minute stint, what would you say?
I can sum it up in one sentence.
Okay.
Probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Right. So I've heard a lot of flack on that show or against that show. And I've seen so many memes about it that I don't even want to try and watch it at all.
It's very memeable. I will say it's quite hilarious. If you are mentally able to distance yourself from the fact that it's supposed to be Halo, it's hysterical because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. If you know anything about Halo, it doesn't follow basically any of the lore. If you don't know anything about Halo, it's a very boring science fiction show.
So I don't get why they would go in that direction. So here's what I don't get. So we go back to Sonic and we said how we appreciated that they stay true to the characters themselves while having an original story idea.
Yes.
Now, I don't know anything about the Paramount Plus TV series for Halo, but I were to assume that they did not stay true to any of the characters at all.
I would
and
give
it's
you that
an original
idea.
story, but it has nothing to do with any source material at all.
Was it the fact that Master Chief took off his helmet in the first episode? Did that give you a clue that they weren't going to stay true to the characters?
And apparently there's a Chevy truck. And
There
they
is a
don't
Chevy-
use any of the actual futuristic weapons.
They do know that they do use some of the futuristic weapons. The Spartans do. The humans don't. So despite the fact that they're 500 years in the future, they just stick to AR-15s for some reason. I don't know why. The Spartans get like the plasma pistols and stuff like that. They steal those from the Covenant and use them. Here's a fun fact. In the second episode of the show, they have a prop on a table in like one of the prisons that they're filming in. And on the table is a model of Squidward's house.
Why?
Paramount Plus synergy, I guess.
CBS. Yeah.
I guess. Viacom.
CBS, Viacom. That's stupid.
Or they had it lying around and they just said, fuck it, we don't really care. Which is kind of like what the writers said.
Maybe. So I have so many questions, which is, did 343 or Bungie or Microsoft or anyone have anything to do with this? Or they just said, hey, CBS, go ahead, make a show?
Allegedly, 343 gave their blessing, which isn't a good thing because I don't know if you're familiar with how 343 tells stories.
Well, I'm familiar through you and how much you bashed on if they were to make a Halo 5. And then what you told me about Halo Infinite's campaign.
Okay, bear that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
With all that being said, 343 themselves said, fuck this show is not canon.
Oh, shit. Jeez.
So there you go.
They're just going to cancel the show after this first season, right?
No, because it already got renewed for a second season.
How?
Explain to me how the fuck TV works. Because I don't get it. Apparently, you can have a great show that people want to watch, like Constantine, that gets canceled.
Yeah.
But then you have a terrible show that before it even airs gets renewed for another season. What fucking sense does any of this make? I don't understand how Hollywood works.
I'm going to explain to you how TV works, right?
Okay, please.
So, when a studio company loves a script, they get together in a room, they turn off the lights, and then the studio company decides. And so when their head's on one side and then yours is on the other, that's 69. And that's how TV works.
I feel like I learned a lot more than I really cared to today.
You asked the question, and I told you.
I'm never asking you anything ever again.
Yeah, you're probably wise. Probably wise to not ask anything ever again.
So yeah, the Halo show sucks. Don't watch it. In fact, fun facts for you. It sucks so bad. They put the first episode of the show up on the Paramount Plus YouTube channel for free. It got ratioed. I think it was 12,000 likes to 48,000 dislikes. They somehow lowered the dislikes. It went from 40,000. It went from 48,000 to 40,000, and then it lowered again from 40,000 to 35,000 or something like that. And then they just pulled the show off YouTube. So now you can't even watch it for free anymore.
I also have a question.
What's that?
If you're a big enough company or have enough money, can you pay Google to just obscure your numbers?
I'm sure you could. I mean, that's the reason they moved the dislike bar.
Right. But the other thing I meant was like somehow you knew that the ratio in the dislikes kept going down. And the only reason I can think that happens is because they just talk to Google or pay them much money and be like, hey, don't make these likes go down.
You mean make these likes go, make us have fewer likes?
Yeah, make us have fewer dislikes.
I wouldn't be surprised, because again, YouTube is just catering to larger studios now and partners.
And to money.
And to money. Because I don't know if you know this, but the only people on the trending page are the late night talk show hosts. That's all it's ever on trending.
And just anyone with like 2 million or more subscribers.
Yeah, so basically if you didn't start YouTube in 2006, you're basically fucked.
Yeah, no, you are.
That's why TikTok is the only place where we're actually getting any notoriety, because not all the celebrities on the planet are on that platform yet. Even most of them are, but not all of them.
Well, I do wonder though, and this is gonna be a random thing. I will know we've officially made it on TikTok when someone like retweets our video on Twitter or something.
Our
like
TikTok
shares
on Twitter?
it on Twitter and it gets tracked.
No, if we get retweeted on Twitter, I'll know we went somewhere horribly wrong. I don't want any attention on Twitter.
Well, no, I'm just saying if our videos get featured on another platform from TikTok to another platform.
I see what you're saying. As long as it's not Twitter. Any other platform but Twitter, I'll be fine with. If we get featured on Twitter, I'll know we fucked up somewhere along the way.
Well, then what other fucking platform could it be?
Well, there's YouTube. There's Instagram. There's LiveJournal. There's MySpace. There's Telegram. There's like 15,000 other options that I'd rather be on besides Twitter.
Right. So like I said, Twitter is the only option we have.
Sure. So just Twitter. Just Twitter.
Just Twitter. Well, anyway, I don't know what to do with this segment, Chris. You tell me.
Well, we can keep talking about the Halo show and why it's horrible, or we can get to some more gaming news.
Sure. Let's get to more gaming news.
All right. So, I don't know if you saw, Mike, because I know this is your favorite series of all time, as is mine. Mm-hmm. The Kingdom Hearts... The Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer just got released.
Like, oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I know. You go watch it right now.
What? You mean Kingdom Hearts, the Square Enix, however the fuck you want to say it, company that teamed up with the Walt Disney themselves has made a 4th iteration of their game franchise?
Well, they haven't made it. They're making it, like present tense. Like it's ongoing. It's not released, and it might not ever be.
Right. Well, after Kingdom Hearts 3, I have lost all my interest in that series.
You see, I thought the same thing, but then the trailer came out, and I still think the same thing. But apparently there's some fucking Kingdom Hearts stands out there that just love to suck on Square Enix's Disney dick.
I think it's just amazing. Disney stands. I think it's Disney stands more than it's anything else.
No, I think it's Final Fantasy fans. I think it's you get that odd crossover of people who will literally suck the cock of the company that they support. You got Square Enix fans over here, you got Disney fans over here, and then you got them in the middle here who will literally do anything to support either one of those companies.
So here's who I think the target audience is. And I don't even know if she would play it. But Kristen sounds like she's the target audience.
Oh, it doesn't... She is the target audience. They made the game specifically for her.
But the thing is, I don't think she's actually going to play it.
No, she does. She will. She will.
You think so?
There are people that buy video game systems just for that game. Like, they will only ever play that on their PlayStation and nothing else.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
No, I am right. I know people like that.
Would your girlfriend play it?
That is a really good question. She hates
she's not
video
that big
games.
of a gamer.
No, she doesn't. She hates video games. All right, let's just get that out of the way right now. She will claim that she does not, but she absolutely does.
But she does love the thing that was a mistake.
She does love anime. She does love it quite a bit. And she does love Disney. I think she would play them. So I may have to buy her a PS5 just to get her to play Kingdom Hearts 4.
You know what? You know what you could do?
What could I do?
Because Sony's going to do this. They're going to release that half step, like the better PS5. Right. You know how they do every like 3 or 4 years.
The PS5 Pro.
The PS5 Pro. So you can buy that for yourself and then give her your old PS5.
And you know what else is going to happen? Kingdom Hearts is going to release in portions, kind of like a Final Fantasy VII is. So we're going to get Kingdom Hearts 4 Part 1, then Kingdom Hearts 4 Part 2, then Kingdom Hearts 4.2.5 Remix, and then eventually we're going to get Kingdom Hearts 4.69, and it's just never going to end.
Kingdom Hearts 465 days later. They've come up with some weird-ass shitty titles for that franchise.
This is like the 16th iteration in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if you know that. Like, no, it's insane how far they've taken this.
Because
thing.
they had like what 4 or 5 Game Boy games,
like 3 3DS games.
Yeah, they had one 2 PSP games.
Yeah, they had 2 PSP games. I think they had a Vita game in there somewhere.
Yeah, they probably did.
Like, I think they're the only company to ever make games for the Vita, but
they may have been.
Like, goddamn. So predictions right now. In what year will this game come out?
Okay, let's see. So it's 2022 in the year of our Lord. Speaking of, Easter's coming up soon.
True. Praise Jeebus. Praise the Easter Bunny.
Praise BD. I'm going to say this. If it's 2022, I'm going to say a solid 2038.
I think you're being a little generous, honestly.
16 years. Wait, is that 14 or 16? 16 years.
I don't think either of us are going to be alive by the time this game gets released. My guess is like 2097.
2097. Kingdom Hearts 4 final releases.
Cyberpunk. I think it's going to come out in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, man. Speaking of, that game has released that they're still working. Or sorry, CD Projekt Red has said they're still working on that game. They just haven't said what.
At this point, dude, I wouldn't blame them if they just cut their losses.
I mean, I wouldn't either. The thing is, though, after the 1.5 update, I actually played through the whole game and beat it, and I liked it. It was like 65, 70 hours, and it was good. It was fun.
I just don't feel the need to go back and play it again. Like, even if the game was perfect, or like ran perfectly and didn't have any glitches, I still wasn't even that hot on it. It's like the story was whatever, the characters were whatever, the gameplay was whatever. I don't know.
Do you have a need, though? A need for answering this question from Blefkowitz?
Yes, I do.
Do you see it?
When hold on, the private chat we have going on is blocking the question.
Oh, okay.
So when PlayStation 7 is out? No. When PlayStation 9 is out.
Actually, I was thinking when PlayStation 14 is out.
Let's round this out. PlayStation 69. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yep.
We're I mean, our grandkids are gonna have a great time with Kingdom Hearts 4. Well, your grandkids. I'm not having children, but your grandkids are gonna have a great time with Kingdom Hearts 4.
As much as I love Elon Musk, and I love him a lot, he has now bought 9% of Twitter, which I didn't know was going to be that fucking expensive to buy 9% of a goddamn fucking company. But apparently it is.
There you go. Now you know.
But the thing with Twitter is it's just so fucking political that I feel like if you or I or this channel were to ever go viral on Twitter, it's because we're getting canceled.
Basically, yeah. I think the best way to put it is Twitter is cancer. And why would you want to get involved with cancer?
Yeah, it can be cancer. Not the way I use it.
It can be. It can. It definitely is.
But the way I use it is literally basically strictly for sports. So I have Magic Twitter. I have Manchester United Twitter. I have University of Miami sports Twitter, and that's basically
Goodness gracious! You got to get on. You're going to get canceled just by being on Twitter.
Probably.
It's kind of fun to make like Smurf accounts and just like troll people. That's kind of fun, but that gets old after a little while.
Yeah, I feel like it is kind of fun to troll. Which, speaking of, I feel like I finally made it because someone tried to troll me on Twitter today.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Go on.
So the Orlando Magic, whom I follow on Twitter,
I'm so sorry.
they have not followed me back, by the way. Which
Yo,
is very sad.
Orlando Magic. What the fuck? He's literally your biggest fan.
No.
Show the guy some
for
fucking
real.
love.
For real. As I wear a Manchester United and Yankees hat. But yes, I'm their biggest fan. No, it was funny because the other day, it was April 7th. So that's 0407, a.k.a. 407, a.k.a. the area code for Orlando, a.k.a. the government did 9/11.
I think we can all agree on that. That's 100%
Does she think we're
confident.
stupid?
Does she think we won't notice?
But yeah, so it was 407 day, and the Magic Twitter posted, "Hey, like, tell us why you're a Magic fan, and we may follow you back." And I told them, I love the team, I love my hometown, you all represent my hometown. I've been a fan since I was born, and they didn't follow me back, but I still love them anyway. But regardless,
You should have just been honest with them. You should have said, "I follow the Magic because I hate myself."
exactly. But I can't tell them the truth because sometimes the truth hurts.
Truth does hurt. Truth does hurt.
I should have just told them on my 21st birthday, blackout drunk in my mind. I kept going out of the window and be like, I love Orlando.
Oh, man.
Good times.
That was a great time. Good
No,
times.
it was a
Good
great
times.
time. It really was a great time. No, but so they tweeted something today, and it was the 2019 playoffs, game 1 of the first round against the Toronto Raptors. And DJ Augustin hits the game-winning three-pointer to win game 1 of that series. It's the only game they won in that series. It's the only game they won in that whole playoffs. Regardless, though, so I was the first person to comment, and I said, I will forever remember this play. And then later, some random guy on Twitter just said, this proves just how much of a poverty franchise the Orlando Magic are. And I was like, wow, someone's actually trying to aggravate me and troll me. This is amazing. I finally made it. I finally made it on social media.
To be fair, I don't think that's trolling. I just think that's him being straight up honest.
I mean,
because I can remember for the longest time, the only positive thing I had to remember the Islanders for was a playoff goal, a penalty shot that one player took in the 6th game of the first round of the Stanley Cup Finals in a series we wound up losing anyway. And that was my best memory for the Islanders.
Well,
until they actually did good.
I was gonna say,
like the past 2 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a couple years ago they actually got pretty deep into the
they went deep, but now this year they're not even gonna make the playoffs, and it's now things are back to normal, I guess.
Hooray!
Kill me, fucking kill me.
Well, anyway, but yeah, so that's where I feel like I kind of made it on social media because I was trying to get aggravated on social media, and I was
Speaking
like,
of social
man,
media,
I just love my hometown. I love my team. That's all.
Speaking of social media, have you reached out to Mike?
He has not reached out to me. Oh wait. He just got set up. All right, cool. So I'll send an invite. So Chris, filibuster.
All right, so we got 2 questions here that we did not get to answer yet. Let's answer these in order then. That's not the answer. But all right, I'll answer that. I'll answer that question first. Okay. Okay. First question. What about the upcoming Harry Potter game? No interest. Looks stupid. Hate it. Don't want anything to do with it. Next question. What is your best memory of the Mets? Blowing 3 saves in the World Series. My best memory of the Mets is, how do I put this? My best memory of the Mets is them disappointing me. If that's my best memory, then I don't know why I'm still a Mets fan. And honestly, I don't know why I'm still an Islanders fan either. Because every time the Mets are going to be like, oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it this year. We're going to do it this year. They just shit the bed. And that honestly is what the Mets acronym stands for, is my entire team sucks. So I don't know how to be a fan continuously all the time. I don't know why I hate myself this much. Which I guess leads into my next question. Best Knicks memory? Amari breaking his hand on a fire extinguisher? No. My best Knicks memory is Carmelo Anthony finally leaving the team. Because then I thought we had hope that, oh, Amari's gone. We're actually going to pass the ball now. We're actually going to do a proper rebuild. We're going to go into the draft with a decent draft pick. I remember the year we got, I think it was the worst record in the league. And in the draft lottery, we still got 7th in the fucking overall draft pick. If that doesn't describe what it's like to be a Knicks fan, I don't know what does. So, yes, I guess in hindsight, Amari breaking his hand on a fire extinguisher is the best Knicks memory I have, because that's at least funny. Nothing else about the Knicks is funny.
A sports podcast very quickly.
Well, that's why we're so hesitant to say we're a gaming podcast. This is the only source you can come to for any sort of gaming news, because we're the only gaming YouTube channel that there is.
Now, randomly, and I'm very happy about this, and it feels kind of weird now since it's been going on for the last 40 minutes. There's no echo anymore in my phones. And hold on, now special guest joining us, Stephen King's Tim Walker Jr. has joined us.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Jesus, this podcast is still going, for the love of God.
Yeah, we don't know why we haven't been canceled yet.
43 minutes in.
What are we talking about? Being a nerd is bad?
Yes, being a nerd is very bad.
That kind of goes without saying. I've been talking
viewers
about...
just left. You did it.
I've been talking for the past 5 minutes about why I hate the teams I root for.
Oh, yeah. Well, you root for really shitty teams, so that's kind of on you.
I think that's fair. It's a very fair thing to say.
You don't have to only root for the Yankees, Duke, and frickin' those every bandwagon team, Patriots, every bandwagon team. But
I mean, honestly, I think bandwagon fans are the smartest fans, because
they probably
know
are.
They know where to hitch their horse. Like, they get it.
No, they definitely
the most annoying people.
Because it's annoying when you're smart, because they are. I don't know, like, they are just they are not in a constant state of disappointment like I am. I envy them. Well, you're like that with your entire life, though, right? It's not just the sports. I mean, it fits the rest of everything. I think that's why. That's why I'm an Islanders fan. It fits my personality. It's constant disappointment all the time.
Let's go Islanders.
I mean, Mancini's got the magic, so.
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah.
At
the
least
Bucks
you
are
root
only
for
good
teams
because of
that
Brady.
win, Mike.
This team, Manchester United, is probably going to finish like 7th or 8th in the league. And that's the worst they've done in about 12 years. So,
at least they're not going to get relegated.
Well, I don't know what that means, but yeah, that. I mean, they used to be good, and they used to be one of those bandwagon teams. So I feel like you're just cursed then, probably.
No, they were great. They did pretty well last year. They finished, I believe, 2nd or 3rd in the league, Premier League last year, and then this year they've fallen apart. I don't know why.
They're kind of like the Islanders. They made it to the semifinals last year, and now they want to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
we're all 3 Canes fans, so I think that's enough disappointment for everything. They do they give us hope every year, and then they take it away. It's not like we think, oh, we got it this year every year for, oh, God, I don't want to think about how old we are, 11 years?
Jesus.
We're old, man. Yeah. We're very old now.
We're too old, man. We're fucking...
Weddings, horse shit. I'm out here fucking gardening and shit with my house and fucking putting in flowers.
Look at you having responsibilities.
putting up bird feeders and getting a boner when I see a bird at the fucking bird feeder. And then every fucking day going out there and a goddamn squirrel opened the fucking bird feeder. So now I'm trying to figure out ways to grease the bird feeder or put a spinner on it or just hook it up like one of those 1800 Victorian rat traps and just have a gun go off in their face.
Why does that sound like a very Jerry thing to do?
God damn it, Mike, because it is. Because it's an old person dad thing. So I guess I definitely must have had a kid in Peru and just never knew about it.
You never knew. No,
It's okay,
you know what it is?
man.
It's Co. It was Co.
Co! Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep, because she just left the country after I saw her. So she's... Well, she said it was a pandemic, but it could have been the baby-demic, I guess.
Could have been that. Definitely could have been that.
A lot of babies were born around the pandemic, so it makes sense. The timeline adds up.
Yeah, it does. It does add
They
up.
were making up for all the suicides.
That's a real thing. We should not joke about that, but we are.
And yet
That
we are.
was going to find me and cancel me.
We were just talking about that 5 minutes ago. Mike, if ever you get viral on Twitter, it's because you got canceled.
Yeah, that's
Just
not
bear
good.
that in mind.
I'm just thinking, just get it out of the way now. Like, I hope the first time I get noticed, they throw it out there and I can just address it then. Because it's not like I built something up.
Yeah.
I'm only a little bit known and that happens. When I come back, they'll have only good ideas. They won't know. And then, but then 5 years after that, they'll just now find out and they'll act like they're the first ones that discover it and they'll just keep drudging it up. But I'll just kill them all. So
You've thought about this a lot, it seems.
me, no, kill, no. Nothing.
Kid, are you
never.
still randomly scrolling on TikTok?
I go in my phases with the social media because if I have TikTok, I only look at TikTok and I only scroll that and send videos there and all that shit. But then when I get Instagram takes over TikTok because you have the videos on there.
True.
Plus, I message people more on there.
True.
Plus, I just don't have to have my full attention. Like right now, trying to watch this basketball game while I'm doing this. I can do Instagram while just half and just having 50% attention to both things, retaining no information or no memories, and basically having my brain turned off. But yeah, yeah.
The only reason I ask is two reasons. One, somehow Chris has cracked the code on TikTok. And two,
yeah, he's kicking ass on there.
There's only one TikTok you should be following, and it's the Game Boys TikTok.
It's the only gaming social media account in the universe.
It's true.
It is.
It's true.
It is.
Science proves that.
The only other reason why I ask is because I imagine you need something to fill the void of you endlessly swiping right all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the only good thing about having a girlfriend now for the first time in 8 years is my thumbs are finally getting a rest from Tinder. Now they just have to still dealing with jerking off. But other than that, they're doing better. The workload is a lot less.
Well, you should be using your thumbs now that your thumbs are free, they should be used to play video games. I mean, come on.
I tried. I got Odyssey. I only played it for like an hour so far though.
Mario Odyssey or Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Why
Both.
the fuck would I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
That is the correct
fucking
answer.
high. Jesus. No, I don't want to crawl around silently. Ooh, Amber Alert.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, who's in trouble?
I can't say what city it's in.
We won't.
Is it you? Are they looking for you?
I'm gonna send you guys a screenshot of this real quick.
We'll totally be able to help.
I cannot
Mike's on the
read
complete
what
opposite end of the country. I'm on the complete opposite end of the other side of the country. We'll be able to help in any way we can.
That's true. We'll just be in the middle. And we'll be back right after this. Something about a bicycle.
Well, now that we have the information, we'll call up Dog Bounty Hunter and we'll get right on that.
Look. We will help him.
Don't worry, I already put the tarp over my car, so.
Here's we're doing a nice little extra bonus segment here since Anderson was so kind.
I love bonus segment.
Join us on this.
Mike, are you going to be doing another cover review at any point?
Yeah, send me something.
All right, fuck yeah.
I'll do it while I'm still in my office. I won't even take my break, and I'll just yell. And they know they don't deserve any employees, so they wouldn't even fire me.
Can we do it right now? An impromptu cover review?
Oh, God. It's going to be something terrible.
All right, Mike, stall for time.
Yeah, we'll stall for time right now. So, Kidder, I know you say you
guys aren't supposed to say that part
Odyssey.
Out loud. Odyssey, yes.
Be getting to Odyssey. However, I will say, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Have you heard about it?
No.
Really? Because it's Borderlands. It's the newest Borderlands game.
Oh, Tina, is she in that game?
Yeah, it's Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
You were saying some Switch Japanese game.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Tiny
okay.
Tina's Wonderlands.
Which Borderlands is it for?
So it's supposed to be like a one-off, or I guess a spin-off. But you remember that one DLC for I think Borderlands 2, maybe, whereas Tiny Tina, she was like doing like a Dungeons and Dragons type thing.
Yes. It was like an extension thing? Yeah.
Yeah, it was an extension, but now they've decided to dedicate a whole game just to that concept. So It's like a full-fledged game. But I was just wondering if you were interested in it.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool. It can't be worse than Borderlands 3.
I was going to say, considering how bad Borderlands 3 was, I just don't have an interest in playing it.
Borderlands 3 was horrible. Absolutely.
Okay, let's be fair. The gameplay was a lot of fun. The story was probably one of the worst fucking stories I've ever played in any video game.
But if it makes you feel any better,
I played The Last of Us 2.
It's been universally panned by everyone that writing was just dog shit.
But what pisses me off is that it's still sold really well, so they're not going to give a shit. They're just going to continue with bad writing.
This girl is on fire!
Oh my god.
This girl is on fire!
So fucking bad.
It wasn't even funny.
How do you go from somebody getting hit by a train in the first game's opening sequence before you even start the game to that?
Yeah, I don't know. But I do know there are two really interesting people who are voicing Tina's Wonderlands that I did not think were going to be in the Borderlands type series.
Who?
Will Arnett and Andy Samberg.
No, I could see them. I could see them doing that. Fucking
It's gonna be.
Penn Jillette was in the last game.
That's true.
Be a goofy ass game. Are they gonna be like main characters or just?
Yeah. So apparently,
people?
Will Arnett is like the evil, handsome Jack type, villain.
I feel like they already did that.
And then Andy Samberg, I believe, voices like one of the people who is with you in the game.
Interesting. I hope that doesn't get too fucking annoying within 3
But apparently it's been reviewed really well. A lot of the reviews I read on...
Hold on.
At least the Microsoft store. What?
Borderlands 3 reviewed really well, too.
No, but I'm saying I went to the Microsoft store, and you know how you can read people's reviews? Like the ones that leave themselves? And then I went on YouTube and looked up a couple of different video reviews because I'm thinking about buying the game. And a lot of people have been like, you know what? Borderlands 3 fucking sucked, but this might slowly become like my favorite Borderlands game, like better than 2. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, so apparently,
I think that's just because Borderlands 3 set the bar so low.
It did.
There's nowhere to go but up.
It really did. But I'm excited about it. I think I might buy it. And I think I filibustered enough, right?
Should be good.
We'll see.
All right. Well, Chris, you did send Kidder the.
I did do my due diligence. I did what I was supposed to.
Okay.
So should I look? Are you going to put it up here too? Let me know when I should look at it.
I don't know.
I don't have a way of
putting it up on the screen. So
just hold it up to the webcam.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Here's this.
All right. Is it my time?
Yep.
Time to shine, baby.
Oh, I hate it. So its title is Made in Abyss. The first word that I saw was binary. I couldn't believe the word non wasn't in front of that. We got some goddamn anime girl holding her hand out to a guy that looks like a frickin' brown turtle. And how can he not get up on that step? That's like 1 foot in the air. That is like so easy to get up. She's not, and they're not even crossing, like, put a hole in the middle of that where he could fall and die. He can't fall. There's no danger. That's bullshit. Made in Abyss, binary star falling into darkness. There is no darkness, liar. No one's falling, liar. Nothing is binary, liar. There's no stars, liar. So, Spike Chunk Soft, Spiky Chunky Soft, Spice Cum Sauce, Spike Cabernathy, Spike Chunsoft. I had it the whole time. I hate your logo. It looks like a fucked up robot that is going to kill us all. So if he kills these dumbasses for holding their hands out when no one's in danger, wow, I just noticed there were 2 people in the corner. I did not know that they were there. Generic anime looking characters 3 and 4. I didn't even look like they even tried to draw that guy's face. What the hell? Okay, they're climbing. So it's rated mature. What? Dude, okay, they gotta fuck each other. That's the abyss. This is the only logical explanation. They're gonna be fucking fucking their abysses. That's the only. How could it possibly be? What is it? Every time they fall, motherfucker! I mean, they gotta fuck each other. Why is it mature? That doesn't make any sense. I hope these birds eat their dead bodies that are flying in the flying V up at the top. You see, they got the flying V up at the top. You got it. I'm not lying. They're the flying V. Right there. They have the flying V. I don't. Between Spike Chunsoft, that just ruins it. Automatically 0 out of 100 million. 0 tomato sauces out of 0 to the infinite power Taco Bell diarrhea. That's for sure on that one.
Wow.
I don't know. It's the best move. It's the best game ever. Is that what you're gonna fucking say, Chris? Is that what you're gonna say?
No, you rated it average. It's average.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Yeah. You guys gotta explain this to me. How is this a mature game?
Well,
they fuck each other, right?
Well, the reason. Okay, here's the thing. You saw the flying V on the cover, right?
Yep.
That means they're going to have a crossover with the Mighty Ducks. And Disney has been a very mature-rated company lately, so obviously they had to rate the game M for mature.
That's true. That's true. They're going to show you how to fuck kids in this game. I get it now.
Thinking
There you
deep.
go.
Thinking deep.
And then Made in Abyss just means that they're able to cover it all up, except, when 5 of their employees got arrested a month ago. But other than that, cover them all up in the Abyss. They just stay in the Abyss.
Throw a little Epstein in there, throw a little Clintons, and you can cover the whole thing up.
Yeah, that's true. If they're trying to escape fucking Epstein's Island, that's the game. Made in Abyss.
That's why it's up for mature.
This is the
but
only
it's really
game where if you try and record gameplay, it'll just go static when you actually try to post it on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you just hear the knock, knock, knock at your front door, and fucking Obama's there and shit. And
then it'll be an accidental.
He's the real president. Ring. We know that. Yeah. So I think it's probably they're escaping Epstein's Island, except instead of showing how cool it is they escaped, it's showing the people at Epstein's Island how to have them not escape. It's really like,
exactly.
Stop. What did we go do wrong here? What? She gets to the ledge, shoot her with a tranquilizer gun. You can either have her back or she dies. Either way, she will not talk. Now moving on. When the Disney cruise ship comes by, put them in the tunnels.
Oh man! And at the end of when you complete the game, Obama comes to your house, and then the next day you commit suicide by getting 2 gun bullets to the back of your head. That's
my favorite way to do suicide.
No.
I love setting up elaborate gun shots so I could do that.
No, you guys, you didn't kill yourself in that game. I hope you know that.
We just fall into the abyss.
Exactly.